Nick, first things first, you have you talked to AB? How's he responded? Did you have any words for him of encouragement or kind of what was the response there?
Yeah, I mean, I talked to AB. I mean, this is kind of the second time something like this happened, so it's, I mean, I'd say it, but it's not new. You know what I mean? He went down. I mean, you just hate to see it, honestly. Like, when it happened, you kind of knew it was bad already. But, you know, he became, he just became a different type of leader this year. So when he got injured, I mean, you could tell that his support for the team and just like his joy to see us, like the way the offense was still flowing, kind of even when he was down out there on crutches, you know, that gives. It might not seem like a lot, but that gives even Dennis, like, gives everyone like a lot of confidence. I would say, but yeah, I talked to AB. He just left today's Monday. He just left yesterday to go down and get his surgery, but he's doing good. He's keeping his head high. So.
And then, I mean, Dennis is. I just thought it was not that it was funny, but I thought it was interesting that like everybody was like, I trust him, and then like people were like, oh man, like he'll put in like you said, like what AJ said earlier, like he'll get on us to have energy and practice. Like, what does he bring? Like, what's the vibe he brings? If you could describe it for somebody, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, like you say, his path. Like we all know Dennis. He walked on. He was. I mean, last year, if you look at the depth chart, he was probably fourth string, fifth string quarterback. This spring, I would say, is when he kind of really won us over. He is when because before we knew he had ability, but then we also saw that he had the ability to lead.
Okay.
I would say in the spring, just the way just like he could when he would get in with the two offense, just the way he would drive them, and you could see. I mean, obviously he'd be going against the one defense, but you could still see like, oh, this guy has a little bit of ability at the time. And then this camp, I mean, he just stepped up. He was a leader, just like AB. And I would say that he definitely learned a lot from AB and definitely knew his role. I would say Dennis knew his role. As being the backup, he just honestly just wanted to keep getting better every day, and you could tell. I mean, when he got in the game, I mean, no one was really worried at all.
How does a walk-on and a backup get like more established guys to kind of like just hear him out, like just to listen, you know?
So with our team, you get respect by how hard you work, the effort you're gonna put in. So I mean, we got Andy Strader. I mean, he's starting on our kickoff right now, and he's one of the most respected people on the team. It doesn't really matter if you're a walk-on or whatever you are. If you're gonna put in the work, that's how you get the respect of the team. And I think that's probably any program. The players that are gonna, be selfless and just put in the work. You know, you come in as a young guy, keep your mouth shut, you work hard, you're gonna get respect from the players.
Dennis kind of mentioned about keeping it simple and staying within himself. How do you guys as receivers and the tight ends kind of help him, draw his strengths?
So I would say there won't really be any fall off because during like the summer or camp or anything, if I wanted to work on timing and stuff, I would get with Anthony. But when I wanted to do like my personal stuff, like I wanted to just catch passes or just like do drills and catch balls after, I would hit Dennis up on the weekends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he asked to come, he really didn't have a choice. So I don't think that it'll be that big of an adjustment. Honestly, he didn't get that many reps, but he would in practice, and it wouldn't be really a drop off at all.
When EB goes down, everybody kind of looks at the situation differently and prepares a certain way. How do you manage, in the heat of a game, seeing a quarterback, a friend of yours go down injured, but then next guy comes in, you still have to be ready to go the next play?
So I mean, for me personally, I had no worries just because if you ask Dennis on Fridays before we leave to go to the hotels, Thursdays, me and Dennis are outside throwing, me, him, and Zay, or me, him, and tight ends. Like I said, we were using Dennis a lot for our own personal use. So I don't think that I don't really think that anyone had a crazy time adjusting. I think it was just like, all right, let's go, let's get ready, let's get him ready. I think it was more of like, let's get him going. You know what I mean? Make sure that he's comfortable to play with us because we were definitely comfortable with him coming in.
When you get into the bye week and working with him and practice with the ones, what are some of the things that he does that you know, you've worked with him passing to you, but just what are some of the things now that you've started in the room with him and in the offense with him that he does that's maybe a little different than the other quarterbacks in the room in general?
I would say to be a non-starter, it's extremely hard to be a leader. I mean, being a leader in general is hard. Like people would say, I mean, people want to make it seem like it's easy, but it's not. Where obviously everyone would be a leader. You know what I mean? And I think that Dennis has that characteristic that everyone could see. Like, all right, he's not a starter, but like this guy, he's still a leader. You know, so. And I think having that is honestly like probably the biggest impact, because like if you have someone that you can rely on, somebody you want to play for, you know, after your starter goes down, it's not just like, oh, okay, another guy's coming in. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It was like, all right, let's get him going. Let's make him feel comfortable so we can, you know, go out and win this game. Because I think our offense, we're playing at a high level, and I think that our job is to just keep getting better every day. And I think everyone on the offense has that mindset that we want to keep getting better every day. Coach Leonard came in the other day and was like, we're the 14th ranked offense. I'm like, all right, well, let's get top 10. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep getting better. We can only control what we can control. Let's keep getting better every day.
Now,
take one more for Kobay.
Now I'm kind of just curious. What's the most outrageous time or the most short notice you've ever hit Dennis up to throw at you?
The most outrageous probably. We have like, probably in camp. I mean, like we'll have like our late night walkthroughs, and it'll be over, and I meant to tell him after. I really did mean to tell him after, right after the walkthrough. I let him get in, shower, go back to his room, and he's almost going back to the room. And I was like, I gotta catch some passes. I didn't catch enough in practice today.
What time was it?
Probably like, so camp is till 9,
yeah.
like usually till 8 or 9. It was probably like 9, like.
So it's still about 80 degrees.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So,
My bad.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, of course.
Appreciate it.